This is Kiran from Tech, and in today's video, we'll be discussing mobile phones under a price range of 10,000. So, are you planning to buy a mobile phone? If yes, how much will you be able to spend on a mobile phone? If it is somewhere around 10,000, then this particular video will be useful. And all the mobile phones which I have used in this comparison has got a minimum of 4 GB of RAM as well as 64 GB of internal storage. I believe this is a minimum requirement. And if a mobile phone has got less than these specifications, I haven't included them in my comparison. And mobile phones like Redmi 9 Prime or Motorola E7 has not been included in this particular video because these mobile phones as on November 1st has got a price tag of more than 10,000, so I haven't included them. The total video is divided into 7 different stages, and in these 7 stages, we'll be comparing these mobile phones in 7 different aspects of a mobile phone. And in each of these categories, I have given a score with respect to the specification that particular mobile phone has got. And we'll be having a score with respect to that. And in the end, what I will do is we'll be consolidating the total scores which a mobile phone has got, and we'll be identifying the top 3 from the list of 10, right? So we'll go to the computer, and from there we'll see how it stands, right? So this is the computer screen, and as you could see, the first specification is price. So price is a very important consideration. So before going to the price, what we'll do is we'll read out the names of the mobile phones once. So the first one is Redmi 9, then there is Poco C3, then there is Redmi 9i Sport, Micromax in 2B, Realme Narzo 50i, Samsung Galaxy M12 and F12. As you could see, both these mobile phones are very similar. Even the price range is around 9,500. So I thought I will consider this thing as a single mobile phone. Then there is Motorola E40, then Realme C21Y, then Poco M2, then Micromax in 1. And I have sorted them in the increasing order. So the topmost mobile phones will be Redmi 9, then Poco C3, then Redmi 9i Sport, which has got the minimum price. If you go to the end of this particular list, then as you could see, the maximum price which I have considered is 9,999, which is less than 10K, right? So these, at least in this particular round, the 3 toppers will be the ones which I have highlighted. Now, the next category is the processor. Again, for comparing the processor, I have considered ANTU 9 as well as Geekbench 5 scores. So these benchmarking will use both CPU performance as well as the GPU performance. So the combination of both these things will be considered. Again, the number of cores inside the post processor will also give you this particular score. So there are processors from MediaTek, Unisoc, similarly Exynos. So these are the major. We can't see a mobile phone which has got a Snapdragon processor in this particular price range. If it is there, I might have considered them on the top. I know that these benchmarking tools are not exact or not perfect. There are many other considerations which we'll have to consider if it is used in the practical case. But a drastic difference in the performance will be really noticeable if you are comparing these mobile phones. So as you could see, some of them has got 343 as score for the Geekbench single core benchmarking, and the bottommost has got only 136. So the difference is more than double. So these kinds of performance difference will be highly noted even in the day-to-day activities. So as per these category, as per these benchmarking, these are the 3 mobile phones which will come on the top. So Poco M2 as well as Micromax 1 in B has got the same processor and same GPU combinations which will run in same clock frequency. So as you could see, the scores are identical. So we can give the ranks both as the first rank. Then next will be Motorola. So the Unisoc Tiger 700 is a new series of processors, and a combination of these processors with Mali G52 will give you the these kinds of performance, and it comes in as the third. Right. The next specification will be the displays. So displays are always an important factor of any mobile phone. So in this category, all the mobile phone has got more than 6.5 inches of display. And all of them are LCD in nature. So there are no mobile phones under 10K which has got AMOLED screens. So that is one disadvantage. I have considered the refresh rates as well as the resolution in calculating the scores of these mobile phones. So I have given higher priority to refresh rates because I believe these are more important than the resolutions. So the resolutions, there are some mobile phones which has got 720 pixels of resolution. There are some other mobile phones which has got full HD, that is 1080, minimum of 1080 of pixels. So I have given the scores as per these conditions, and Samsung Galaxy M12/F12 will be on the top, as well as Motorola E40 has got same value, identical values. Then comes Micromax in B. So these are the three mobile phones which has got the maximum values. Next, we'll be looking into the cameras of these mobile phones, and I have considered something like a total number of cameras, including the primary, the secondary, and if there are more number of cameras, all the cameras in the back as well as on the front. So total number of cameras is one thing I have considered. Then I have given importance to the main sensor, that is a primary sensor, and if the mobile phone has got a secondary sensor and which is capable of shooting ultra wide pictures, then I have considered this. I have given priority to this particular feature. Both macro as well as depth sensor has got the least priorities. Then I have given the priorities to the front camera and the megapixels it is shooting in. Again, I know that there will not be a drastic difference between 48 megapixels camera as well as 13 megapixels of camera, at least in this particular price range. The cameras will be somewhat identical. So, but still, 48 megapixel of camera will be somewhat better than, at least by in paper, it will be better than a 13 megapixel camera. So that's why the toppers of this particular list will be something like Galaxy M12 or F12, similarly Redmi 9 as well as Poco M2. Right. Again, I have considered almost all of these can shoot videos in 1080 30 frames per second. So none of them has got the capability to record the videos in 1080 60 frames per second or in 4K of resolution. Right. So we'll go into the next category, that is the battery. In the battery, I have considered the total mAh or the capacity of the battery, as well as the charger which comes with this particular mobile phone. If it is capable of mobile fast charging, then at what speeds it can fast charge. Those are the things which I have considered, and towards the end I have considered something like the total weight of the mobile phone. So battery is one thing which increases and decreases the weight of the mobile phone, right? So I have considered weight along with this particular comparison. So as you could see, Redmi 9, Poco M2 and Micromax in one is coming on the top, because almost all three of them has got a fast charging capabilities with a 18-watt charger. So I have given importance to that, and as per these specifications, I have given the scores. Next, we will go into the RAM section. For the 6th and as well as the 7th stages, I haven't given the ranks because as you could see, in this particular RAM category, almost all the mobile phones has got a minimum of 4 GB of RAM as well as 64 GB of internal storage. And all of them has got dedicated micro SD slots, which is capable of adding memory cards into your mobile phone. So the scores are identical. So I haven't ranked them in this particular category. Right. Next, what I will do is we'll go into the next section, that is the Android OS, its version, then additional features. Additional features can include something like a fingerprint. If it is there, it is considered as a point. Then a number of SIM slots. All these mobile phones has got 2 SIM slots and as well as a dedicated memory slot as their specification. So I don't see a difference in this category. Then 5G capability, or none of these mobile phones has got the capability of 5G, so we'll not be considering that. Then for Android OS, again there are brands with their own modifications in the OS, but I haven't considered that as a priority, because It will be personal preference. Someone will be more oriented towards Samsung phones. Someone will be more oriented towards Me, or if it is Samsung, it will be one UI. If it is a Me, then there will be their Me UI. So I don't see a difference in those categories. So I haven't considered. I haven't given much priorities to those categories. Then, if headphones are headphone 3.5 headphone jacks, if it is I have considered them wireless fast charging. None of them has got the capability, so I haven't considered it. Then from where these prices has been taken, and from where you will be able to buy these things. So I have given the places which I have noted down these prices. I haven't considered the offline market. If you could get these mobile phones in the offline market for a lesser price, then it will be well and good. Again, something like Vivo and Oppo, if they has got these mobile phones in these price ranges, then I haven't considered that. I haven't gone to the offline market, and I haven't considered those things. So we'll go into the last category, where we will be consolidating all these scores, and these are the scores which it has got. And as you could see, once it is consolidated, the top three will be Poco M2, then Micromax in 1, then Motorola E40. Again, as you could see, the prices of these three mobile phones are all on the top side, but the scores it is producing is something like first two has got 66, and third has got 64. And if you could go down, or if you could look at the bottom of the table, then you could see Redmi 9i Sport, which has got the 49 score, right? So I believe if you're planning to buy a mobile phone in this particular category, then you can consider these options. And if you want to buy a tier 1 brand, then you can always go for Samsung Galaxy M12 or F12. I believe this comparison is something useful for you guys, and hope we'll see you with something new next time. Right? Bye bye for now. I'm Kiran, signing off.